Thanks for taking the time on game day. Now the team has had this unbelievable turnaround and we got our summer back. What would be the motivating factor that you would pinpoint to as the catalyst for the team's turnaround, and more specifically for the starting rotation? Because obviously that was the strength of our team, and in the beginning there was a few struggles.
Yeah, so the biggest catalyst I think is getting Wilson and Avalon back and our bullpen kind of norming themselves. We went through obviously great struggles as a bullpen, and once we got Wilson back and kind of put some guys into their natural roles, I think it's really helped us out. Avalon's come back and he's performed, so it really has kind of made it easier on our other bullpen guys to perform. Gesellman's been better as of late. Obviously the double last night kind of hurt, but he's been better. Obviously Lugo has been lights out. I've never seen anything like this stretch that he's had. I mean, he was absolutely unhittable the last few outings. And then, I think that the camaraderie that we've been talking about has allowed our guys to continue to focus on winning. Even when it seemed like it could be hopeless, they never lost hope, and they've kept on plugging away. Our starting pitchers, you knew this was coming. They were too talented a group to continue to struggle. Even in their struggles, the home runs have probably been the biggest shock, but the ball's flying out everywhere. So I think what, we were talking about this last night. When you go and sign with Colorado in the past, you had to take your expectations and knock them down a little bit more, because you just knew that you're going to give up more homers. And that's the way baseball is today because of the balls. So not that you don't want to continue to perform at a high level. Sometimes you're going to make a good pitch and they're going to pop one out, even on a bad swing. And you have to accept that and keep on moving forward. I think the average National League ERA has gone up a half run this year because of the balls. So a guy that had a 2.5 last year has got a 3 this year. It's not because he hasn't performed as well as last year. It's just the balls are flying a little bit more. So I think our guys understand that. It took them a while to adjust, and now that they're accepting it, they're continuing to roll and get in a spot where they're not worrying about the ball flying out anymore. They're not, man, what the heck happened? They're just going about, we know what's going to happen. We're going to execute the next pitch, and we're getting on the roll.